and Twitter pages.
Now, usually it's the lead guitarist who takes the lion's share of the limelight in a rock band, but Mark King, well, he's the exception that proves the rule when he made it hip to play bass when Level 42 were topping the charts in the 1980s. His vocals and unique slap bass style a big factor in their successes of hits like Lessons in Love and Running in the Family.
30 years on, and the band is still a headline act at gigs and festivals across the world. And as Lucy Vladev reports, they're performing later this month at Love Supreme in Glynde near Lewes.
The sound of the 80s was big hair, big shoulders, makeup, fun, bass, drums, sequencers, synthesizers, party on.
I'm not proud, I was wrong, and the truth is hard to take.
There's music, and then there's music. For Mark King, being part of that 80s scene has led to a lifetime of touring and albums, and now he's coming to Sussex.
Oh, I can't wait. Love Supreme Festival is going to be such a lot of fun to do. But any festival's great because as a band going in, you get to play to an audience that aren't necessarily there for you. It's the strangest job, I have to tell you. I mean, you might think your job's weird, but you know, us, we jump on a bus, we go somewhere, we get off, we play this, yeah. We get back on the bus, get back on, you know, little chef down the road, have something, go to the next festival, It's a strange way of living.
Formed with old friends from the Isle of Wight in 1979, they became famous for the way they played, with 6 top 10s, 15 albums, and keeping hold of that distinctive sound, which is still loved by millions.
So it seems to be something about that music from the 1980s that is really resilient, and it seems to resonate with people, and even youngsters like yourself, you know, might think, I like that sort of music.
And for people who don't know about the slap bass movement, just explain, how does it work? Because you were sort of at the forefront of that movement, weren't you?
Well, I'll tell you what, as I'm not plugged in, I can't really show you, but what you do is that as opposed to sort of playing with your fingers or a plectrum, you start thumping the strings. So you get a much more of a, get much more fun.
Joining a star-studded lineup later this month in Glynde, they'll be playing alongside Earth, Wind and Fire and Elvis Costello. Not just fellow musicians, but old friends as well.
You know, we were all back in the day with the big shoulder pads and the big hair. And the pads and the hair's gone now, but you know, we've still got the old stories and great memories from those days.
So memories made and memories to make for a band still as popular as ever. Lucy Vladev, BBC South East Today.
He can play bass.
He can, lopping the top off the chart since 1985. Let's get a check on the weather now. Sarah Thornton's here.
You're just ageing us all, aren't you?